Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Between the Lines talk show. The show where I sadly just blew out Bruce's eardrums. I'm so sorry. Welcome back. As usual, I have no idea what we're doing, and I simply just decide to go on it as always. But we will have an order of things, and as always begins with my lovely co-host Jake and my guest star Bruce. How you doing, Jake?
I am wonderful. I just saw the two best movies of the year basically back to back, and I am very excited to talk about them if we get that far.
You saw War of the Worlds?
I saw War of the Worlds, and then I replayed War of the Worlds, and that's the other best movie of the year. So yeah, those two.
How have you been, Bruce? How you doing?
Yeah, pretty good.
So yeah, I guess first off on the docket, we'll talk about just what's going on with our lives and everything. For me, it's been going really well. You know, still settling in my apartment. It's starting to finally feel like home. You know, there's always that like kind of like segment when you move into a new place where it's like, you know, this is your place, but it's not really your, you know, it doesn't really feel like your place. It's starting to feel like that for me now. I really should move this over to here. Okay, that's better. But other than that, I've started to trying to lose weight again, starting to try to eat healthier and everything. Found this really good recipe for air fryer granola. I've found the ways of the air fryer. I was so against it for years. But yeah, that's you guys ever used an air fryer?
Yes, I actually have an air fryer in my kitchen. I never had one before my wife. And then she's like, you should get one. I was like, all right, bet. And I have one. And I never use it. She likes her chicken air fried. I'm more of a steamed kind of guy. But I will say this. We record our episodes in the living room, which is obviously next to the kitchen. And the microphone setup we have are clipped to like these little side end tables. And they like bend over and like do us. So like, we need a weight on the table to pin down the mic arm. And I have two things. I have a 20-pound medicine ball, which I exercise with. And they grab the boys. They know what to do. They walk into my kitchen of their own volition, grab my air fryer, and put it on top of their microphones. I'm not kidding. And then there was this one time, and they didn't do it again because it was extremely loud. But we were making a point at the end of a video, and you just hear ding! Super loud because they set the air fryer to go off, and like it's not even plugged in. They're just making the noise, and so they're like, "Well, we have to. That's an unchecked power. We can't possibly do that again." So that's my experience with my air fryer. Thanks for bringing it up. Jesus,
that's great. What are you, Bruce? You an air fryer guy?
I've never used one. I can barely cook.
My roommate and my partner were like, "We have to get an air fryer." I was like, "I don't see the hype. You know, we have an oven. We got pans." But I won't lie. It's pretty handy. I've been trying to make oven baked chicken, and last time just like came out really dry. But I did it in the air fryer and came out like the juicy way I wanted it. So I was like, well, I guess I have to like it now. But the funniest thing is that I've used the different settings. You know, there's like other settings, and when I said that, I was like, yeah, just use the reheat option. They go, what the fuck is a reheat option? So they're like, what do you mean use different settings? Like, same with the microwave. They're like, you use the popcorn button on the microwave? I'm like, yeah, that's why it's there.
That's funny.
The popcorn button is the weirdest thing because all the popcorn companies tell you not to use it.
It's perfectly fine. Like, the only thing about the popcorn button is that it's like it uses steam or something to detect it. Like there's something about like steam to like detect like, oh, okay, it's done. I watched a whole video. It was actually really fascinating. But yeah, I think they just don't tell you. I think they tell you not to use it because they don't want like people to be like, oh, the popcorn's burnt and stuff, and so it's like one of those like, don't use it or some stupid thing. I don't know. But that's going on with my life. What are you, Jake? What's been going on with your life?
Well, it's kind of funny. A couple weeks ago, I actually left my job, and I am in an interim right now where I'm going to go to Brazil. And then when I come back from Brazil, I'll have something else lined up. So for this like week or two right now, I got nothing going on, and I'm loving it. I'm like, nice. I'm sitting back. I've saved up a bunch of money where I can, not a bunch of money, but like enough where I can kind of float by it for a week or two. Not a big deal. and I'm living life. I'm editing a lot more than I used to. I'm doing a bunch of commentaries. I actually sat down and took note of like how many commentaries that we have recorded but not edited yet.
Oh wow.
4, 16, 17, 20, it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 30, 35. So we're going. There's easily like 3 dozen commentaries that are just sitting on a hard drive that I have not had time to touch. And now, what else am I doing? I'm exercising every day, eating enough, sleeping enough, things you can't do with a full-time job, and I'm editing, and I'm having a great time doing it, and I'm trying to catch up on movies as well. So life is just really, really good right now. I'm microdosing retirement is what's happening.
May I, if you're comfortable with answering it, may I ask what made you decide to quit your job?
Some coworker drama. Basically, the company was on someone else's side that should have been on mine. Really, it's based on the situation. So I was like, "Fuck this, we're done." So yeah, I'm gonna do something completely different. It's funny. I worked at a marketing job in retail for many, many years, and that got me a lot of cool things and stuff like that. But it became very samey. I now want to switch careers completely, and I want to be a tower technician. I want to climb towers and service them and climb all day. That's what I want to do. So I'm probably going to do that.
That sounds fun.
And the starting pay...
Sounds scary, too.
Yeah, you got to be into that kind of thing. That's why they pay better dollars than retail, because you are technically risking your life. But, like, I'll be fine. I'm fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah.
2 years down the line, the Universal Monster podcast is ended because poor Jake fell.
Yeah.
You guys carry on the legacy.
Honestly, I was gonna say, I'm like, so Devil's League finally started going flying off the shelves. Finally,
Yeah.
Enough you could retract.
Exactly.
Bruce, what about you? What's been going on for your life?
Oh, well, it's mostly been okay for what it is. My job has been weirdly stressful lately because it's a very small store I work in. It's like a convenience store. Our general manager transferred to another location. So I'm essentially taking over the assistant manager's shifts while he fills in for the general manager. And it's just been one thing after another, wearing me the fuck out. And aside from that, screenplay archaeology isn't really... I'm having a hard time getting anything off the ground with that right now. Like, there's stuff I can do, there's stuff I can't do, and I've been getting stuff, some interesting stuff, but it's just scheduling stuff out, figuring out someone to do an episode, and I'm, like, trying to get stuff done in time is a problem. But things are probably going to work out fine.
I'll look at the list and pick one again. Jeez.
Like, I kept
I'll force myself to guest on your episode.
No, I just kept thinking I was going to do...
All right, Bruce, I'll join back in, too.
All right, fine. Both of us are on it next one. All right, jeez.
But no, it was just like I was thinking I was going to do a Fantastic Four episode, but that's like 3 scripts at least, and
That sounds fun, though.
Yeah.
Was there ever a third one in, like, the Chris Evans series?
As far as I know, no.
Okay.
The only comments I've ever seen from it was Chris Evans saying, like, I don't think there's going to be a third one, because after the first movie came out, they called me the next day to do the second one, and it's been a few months, and I haven't gotten the call.
Oh, shit.
That sounds like them.
But I do know they apparently were trying to do, like, a Silver Surfer spin-off, but I've never seen anything from that. I've just seen the stuff from the 90s when Fox was like, we don't want to spend the money on this. So, make it cheaper, make it cheaper, make it cheaper. Don't make it.
Teams, only one will rule the planet. Introducing 95 new cards with Pokemon e-trading card game EX Team Magma versus Team Aqua. Whose side are you on? Let the battle begin. Booster pack sold separately.
Alright, well, next on the list as usual is video games we've been playing. I'll start us off. I have fallen deep into the rabbit hole of card games, and specifically the Pokemon trading card game, and just like playing that online and everything. And that's pretty much everything I spent my time doing, besides also playing Marvel's Spider-Man on my Steam Deck and just loving that all over again. And, so that's basically been all I've done. I don't know if you guys are much of a... I don't know if you guys played many card games or anything like that back in the day or anything like that. Have you?
Not really, no. I was never into Pokemon and stuff. Everyone else I know is, which is kind of funny. I've now absorbed knowledge through like osmosis of just hearing their conversations over and over again, You need the white striped basculin
Right.
to get the Basque Legion. So
I don't know what that was. So,
no, so
but
I'm deliberately choosing not to play a lot of games right now because I know that I'll just waste all my time, my free time now, playing games, and I want to be more productive with this shred of time off that I have, and I know I'll just fall into that rabbit hole.
yeah.
But I did fire up Assassin's Creed Black Flag recently, and man, never gets old.
what about you, Bruce? Anything you've been playing lately?
So I've mostly been thinking about picking games up and then not picking them up. Like, I keep thinking, maybe I'll finally get Control. Maybe I'll finally get this, blah, 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 blah. And, okay, so remember last time I told you about my saga of trying to play the PS2 Ghost Rider game?
Yes,
That's right. Yeah, I do remember.
That's quite the saga.
I got the PS2 controller back. I get into the first real level of the game and start getting my ass handed to me. Because there's like 1,000 enemies on screen at once, and there's these annoying... You got guys throwing fireballs at you. You got these guys where you have to get your combo up to a certain height to like break through their barriers. And I keep losing my combo because I keep getting hit. And I'm like, oh my god.
See, that's why you got to equip the suit power that Spider-Man gets to have, where if you get hit, you don't break your combo or something. You can just keep racking up the combos.
Nah. Ghost Rider can't even get a consistent book these days.
But yeah, finally the end of the video game thing. Shout out to my cousin who gave me my list of cards to run for the TCG online game, because without that I would be dead in the water. So thank you. I don't even know if he listens to this. So, but if he does, hey, how you doing?
I'm definitely going to pick up Silent Hill F when that comes out in September, but we'll see.
Yeah, for me, I'm looking forward to Pokemon ZA, but I don't think that comes out until November, so that kind of sucks. But oh well. But
Are they called Pokemon Z and Pokemon A?
No. So it's Pokemon ZA Legends. So it's basically they made Pokemon Legends Arceus, so this one's Pokemon Legends ZA.
Oh.
So it's because there was a game called Pokemon X and Y, and so this one's just, I don't know why they said ZA. They're just like ZA. It's not two games, it's just one game. So yeah, that's the downside of the Switch. Really, it's just that it's not much of a handheld console, so it's just. But yeah, that's stuff for a different conversation.
I haven't religiously played Pokemon since like Gen 2. So
They have me Talon claws in and everything.
if they make another movie, I'll go see it.
Hey, I like Detective Pikachu. I thought it was good.
It was good.
But yeah, speaking of movies, it's time to talk about popcorn buckets.
Oh my god. The best subject ever.
Cue the commercial. Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
I got a popcorn bucket for you right here.
Do you remember the popcorn for you? With Jiffy Pop and Jiffy Pop was so much fun to do. Pop, pop, Jiffy Pop, microwave popcorn can. Pop, pop, Jiffy Pop, as good as it did back then.
If you thought no microwave popcorn could taste as good as the stovetop Jiffy Pop you loved as a kid, try microwave Jiffy Pop.
Pop, pop, Jiffy Pop, microwave popcorn can. Taste as good as it did back then.
Actually, I think Jake, this is just for you, because I don't think I've really picked anything up since the last episode.
Well, all right.
So why don't you talk about what you've picked up?
Yeah, so did I don't think the last episode I talked about the Superman bucket I got. But
No, you didn't talk about the Superman buckets at all.
so I guess I have 3 new buckets. Now, 2 of them are Superman. So I went to AMC, and of all of like the 10 different variants of Superman buckets that were released with like all 4 different theater chains, AMC has like maybe the weakest one. It's just like a mailbox, like an old
Yeah.
mailbox with Superman's picture on it. So
That's
I was
weird.
like, you know what? That'll look nice in the display case. I'll just buy it, whatever. So I got that. And then I was like, well, let's look up all of them, all the designs. And far and away, the coolest, my favorite design was the one where it looks like a popcorn machine, but Superman is standing outside of it, lasering the popcorn to be.
Yeah.
That's the best one. That's sold at Regal. I went
That
to
one was
Regal.
sick. That one was sick.
I went to Regal to get this popcorn bucket, and they're there, and I'm like, yeah, I walked past the ticketing guy, as Xander and I often encounter this moment where they're just like, "What's your ticket?" And I'm just like, "Oh, I'm just here to buy some popcorn." Now, Xander, you shared a story about how they're like, "Oh, you have to buy a ticket to walk in here," which is like ridiculous. I was just like, "I'm just gonna buy some popcorn."
Regal, no. Regal said they let me walk into the concessions. No, they said you have to have a ticket to buy the bucket.
Crazy, because they make their money off of merchandise, so they should have no problem selling it to you. But regardless, I walk up there, no issues, and I'm like, "Can I get a large of the Superman lasering popcorn?" And I asked for popcorn on the side, and she's like, "Okay." She rings me out. While she rings me out, she clearly didn't communicate that last part that I said to the guy making it, so he's putting popcorn in it, and now I have to be like, "I'm sorry, I wanted it on the side," and they're like, "Oh," and I'm glad that they knew that they had to get a new one, because if they just dumped out that popcorn into a bag, I'd be like, with all due respect, I really don't want some buttery fucking gooey version of like to throw in my display case forever. So I need like a good version. But regardless, kind of a little confusing there. I got it, came home, all well and good. And that is, it's an audio medium, but it's actually on top of the display case. It's right there. Actually, Superman's right there. He's hanging out over there. It's like 2 pixels, but like that's like
I see him.
It's so cool that I don't want it in the case. I want it on top. Speaking of things that are so cool, they have to be on top instead of inside. The other bucket that I got recently. Do you guys want to just guess?
Galactus.
I think I see it behind you.
Yeah. You guys are both right. It is in fact Galactus. It is the big helmet. He's big chillin'. Now. I got a bit of a strange story about this one. So I got the Galactus bucket.
Oh boy.
Now, I was out with my buddy. We took his vehicle. Now, for context, my buddy lives 3 minutes away from my house by car. So he picked me up and we went to see the movie, and I got the Galactus bucket and we came home, whatever, and we went back to my car was at his house. So when we went back to his house, we hung out for a bit, and then I drove back home in my own car. But I left the Galactus bucket in his truck. So I was like, fuck, I really want that bucket. I want to do it tonight. So I was about to go for my midnight walk. I love going for a big old walk around my neighborhood in the middle of the night. I texted him. I'm like, "Hey, no way you can bring that by my house." He's like, "Nah, I'm in bed already." I was like, "Okay, bet. Just hit unlock on your truck." He's like, "Oh, okay." He thought I was going to drive over in 3 minutes and get the bucket. I walked 45 minutes over to his house, took the bucket, and then walked 45 minutes back to my house.
Okay.
I tried to jog one way, and I jogged like the first third of it, and I was like, fuck that, I have to walk. And then I jogged the last third of it, and then when I had the bucket in my hands, I could only walk, obviously. So that was.
You telling me you didn't walk, you didn't jog with it like the beginning of every Olympics, like just
holding it up like a prize. No, I actually put the helmet on so I could wear it while jogging. No.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
No, you actually can't do that. Interesting note. So the bucket it's like a bucket. It's hollow on inside, so you can like put stuff inside of it. But the 2 big horns are separate. You have to lock them in.
Oh yeah, I read that.
Yeah, you have to like physically shove them in and wait till they click. And they might not click because the plastic is so small, that little plastic hook on the inside to clip it around, that like I put in one side, clicked. Beautiful, very satisfying, perfect. The other side, I just put it in. Same distance inside, and it didn't make any clicks. And I was kind of pushing it in there. So I looked inside the bucket, and sure enough, that little plastic tab was like sitting on the part it should have clipped over, so I had to like peel it over. And sure enough, after I fixed my bucket, I went on Reddit, and someone made a post, "Hey, anyone that buys a Galactus bucket, just so you know, you gotta fucking peel these stupid things up because it's cheap plastic." I was like, Jesus Christ, this is like a common issue. Okay, got it. But I must say, and it is not worth the retail price point, but I must say that if I could aim my camera higher, that's pretty fucking sweet. I mean, come on.
It is a pretty.
He towers over the rest of my buckets.
Galactus is cool. That was a lot of effort you went to get some head, man.
That's true. First of all, in the chat, I was like, I just got head while watching Fantastic Four. It costs money. But yeah, I paid for my head. But yeah, that's my stories. That's all I have this episode.
That's great. I have a bit of lore for the Galactus bucket. Is that Garrett, because he works at a movie theater, and apparently the company that like was shipping out the buckets were giving the wrong sides of horns. So there was a bunch of them manufactured where they just had 2 left horns or 2 right
Really?
horns. Now they had enough to make everything, but they had to physically like go in and like, okay, this one. So there was a bunch of customers just going like, I got 2 left horns, kind of thing, which is hilarious. So
That's ridiculous.
but, yeah.
One of these days, I'm gonna have to bring one of those standard paper popcorn buckets home with like the butter stains in it and everything, and be like, "Here you guys go."
Here's mine. This is promoting freaking this movie or whatever.
I mean, I get why Bruce is comfortable. I mean, after I talked about getting my head, I mean, Xander just couldn't stop talking about being so horny. So,
Yeah,
like, I
that's-
get it
that's true.
completely.
That's true.
Why he would be just checked out of this conversation right now.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. When you did talk about, like, I'm sure you can see it. I was like, oh, the Jaws head, right? The Jaws, the shark.
No, but I did mention last time I did, in fact, have the jaw. It's somewhere. It's chilling in the display case.
I'm shocked you didn't get the Fantastic Four bucket the AMC sold, where it like split into 4 different rings.
Look, with the price point of the Galactus bucket, I wasn't trying to drop like 3 digits of money to get multiple layers of bucket. But I did like that Herbie one where it has like the drink included and stuff. I thought that was so cool.
Oh yeah, that was cute.
That was awesome.
I thought that one was a cute one.
I almost got that
like
one.
that one.
I saw the I don't remember which theater it was, but it's the cup top with Mr. Fantastic on it, and the straws coming up like this.
Oh god, yeah, no.
Yeah,
that one.
now it's out.
Oh boy.
As if everyone wasn't already simping over Pedro Pascal. I mean, come on, guys. Let's be real.
Oh yeah, I know, right?
If there was a popcorn bucket for Eddington, I know you would have gotten one.
Shoo, big time. Big time. Love that movie.
I wasn't able to see it. I kept missing it.
That's okay. I'll just spoil it voraciously.
Oh, you haven't seen Fantastic Four yet?
No, Eddington.
Oh, I don't even know what Eddington is.
The other Pedro Pascal movie.
You're talking about The Materialists, right?
He cannot stop being in summer movies this year.
I know, right? He's just in everything.
He was supposed to be in Weapons.
He was.
What the hell?
He would have had to say no to something else if he did that.
He was originally cast in the Josh Brolin role, and then the strike happened, and he couldn't do it anymore because he had Fantastic Four commitments.
Oh, okay.
Funny, because I think Brolin is so well cast for
Yes.
that role. I think he did great.
Oh yeah, so much better.
So
But yeah, speaking of all that, movies we have seen.
Now your child can visit steamy jungles, grassy plains, and the dark depths of the oceans to meet and learn surprising facts about the magnificent animals that live there, all through the captivating, colorful pages of Zoo Books. The publication is specially created for young readers. Each monthly issue of Zoo Books is packed with breathtaking full-color photos and scientifically accurate illustrations, plus games and puzzles. Today, through this exclusive TV offer, you can get 12 fascinating issues of Zoo Books for the special price of $19.95. When you call and use your credit card, we'll include the Elephants issue as a gift. Plus, you'll also get the colorful collection of animal stickers and the tiger poster. So order Zoo Books today and send learning and fun to a child you love.
Why do you not have Letterboxd, Jake? God damn
I know. I do. First of all,
He does.
excuse you. Bruce doesn't.
Yeah. Oh no. He has that one Letterboxd, but you know, I think what it is, Bruce, is he just doesn't want us to like screenshot his like opinions and be like, why the fuck did you give it this many stars or something? He's too afraid of his controversial takes.
I know. I'm extremely controversial.
Okay, seriously, Letterboxd users are high. Superman only has a 3.9 average.
Bullshit.
What?
That movie's
No
amazing.
fucking way.
What?
It's so fucking great.
What the hell?
Fantastic Four is 3.5, and then Weapons is 3.8. Oh, London Assignment, you know what its average is? 2.9.
Oh god.
It is 1 percentage point lower than Superman.
Crazy.
2.9.
Crazy.
Okay.
The quality difference there.
Superman, July 11th. I think I saw it opening weekend. I don't think it was opening night.
I saw it on the 14th.
What did you guys think of Superman?
Go ahead, Jake.
I fucking love it. It's amazing. It's the Superman movie we needed fucking 2013 when Man of Steel came out. This is the one we should have gotten. It's fucking beautiful. It's almost perfect. Everything about it is just, it sings, you know, it's just that right flavor. I love, if I could go off a little bit more, I love how the comic book movies landscape, like all these like first installments in all these series are like somewhat realistic, grounded takes where it goes through how they got their powers, and then the bad guy learns that they have powers, and they get similar powers, and they kidnap a love interest or something, and then there's a fight on the rooftop at night with a big laser show and a sky beam. That's like half of the superhero movies ever invented, right? But this one is like, let's full send something really creative and really out there and go so close to like the comic book Superman and just full-blown everything. Just throw everything at the wall, tone it down to one cohesive story, and make it really fun and satisfying at the same time. And I just love how it's a great, exciting, lived-in universe by doing that. So fucking Superman was amazing. It's the fucking perfect goddamn entry to this universe that I could have imagined. Love it. 9 out of 10. Love it.
What about you, Bruce?
I also loved it. I thought it was just a great, throw you in. I thought the way it kind of throws you into the world of Superman was done really well. Like, when they first announcing, like, some of the casting stuff, I'm like, this is a shitload of characters to be introducing in your first movie here. And you just watch it, and it totally works. Gunn knows what he's doing. And it was great. My only real problem is I think the opening is a little too sudden. Like, I would have liked less on-screen text. I would like to have seen him lose his first fight. But other than that, I don't really have anything bad to say about the movie. It was a solid watch.
Yeah, that would have been good.
It's maybe my new favorite Superman movie. It comes in just over the 78 one. And I think no competition whatsoever. Nicholas Hoult is the best Lex Luthor we've gotten in live action.
He's amazing. Oh my god, that speech. 1A. Oh my god. That's like the movie moment of the summer for me is like 1A. Like that's like the moment for me.
Like,
so this was my favorite movie of the year until I watched the 2 best movies of the year afterward.
It is currently my number 3.
Currently number 3 too.
Behind 2 movies I saw earlier in the year. My number 1 is still Sinners, and my number 2 is Bring Her Back, which is an incredible horror movie.
I want to see Bring Her Back.
Oh right, I'll never be able to manage to watch that. I just know it's gonna be too graphic for me.
The melon on the edge of the knife scene will fuck you up if you have a problem with that stuff.
Yeah, I can't do that shit. I can't. But yeah, no. Superman, I really enjoyed. I'm not a big fan of DC. Don't really care about them that much. Don't really have big, strong feelings towards Superman. I really had a good time as an impartial, unbiased person. I was like, yeah, this is a great film. Had a great time with it. Really liked it. I do agree about the opening text, but also I would argue that we still get to see Superman lose his fight because, like, when he comes back, Ultraman still kicks his ass or something like that. I think he just decides to go. So there's that. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I had a great time with that. Next on the list was Megan 2.0. Either of you guys see that one?
No,
I didn't even see the first one.
I love the first one. The first one's great. I did not see Megan 2.0, but I forgot to mention that I do in fact have more head when I went to the theaters.
Oh, you got the Megan bucket. Of course you fucking
I got
did.
the Megan bucket. And it is, my back is blocking it. It's actually on one of the bottom shelves because my wife uses this half of the studio to get ready. And she's complained to me about, like, the Deadpool head, which is like that skull with big eyes. And she's like, I don't like looking at this fucking thing in the morning. So I hide the scary ones in the bottom.
Was there 2? Because I know there's one where, like, the face could come off and you could see the robotics.
That's mine.
Okay, nice.
That's mine.
You need to see Megan 2.0. It is hilarious and just really funny. I hated the first one. Absolutely.
Really?
That movie is trash, awful, uninspired, and just really, really just so cliche and mid.
I thought the first one looked stupid and the second one looked even more stupid. So I'm like, no.
First one is stupid, but you see, I watched the trailer for the second one and I said, okay, so they're just throwing everything out the door, totally jumping the shark and going with it. And I said, I'm here for it. This looks like a fun time. And it was a fun time. I laughed through a lot of it. It's only a 3-star, but there's one scene that is just so stupidly funny. And I and the rest of the audience was cracking up, but I did think it was a great time.
I'll be a little different here. I love the first Megan. I thought it was awesome. I thought it had a lot to say, had great themes, great characters and stuff. And
What?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was a great fucking movie. The trailer,
It had a lot to say.
it did. It had like a great message. It has a lot to say about like AI. I thought it was awesome. I thought it was fucking great. All right, Wolfman.
Okay,
You want to
all
go there?
Anyways, what are we gonna say? What are we gonna
Oh,
say?
no.
All right. Oh, okay, fine. What were we gonna say about the trailer? What were
I
we
was gonna
about
say,
the trailer?
the trailer for Megan 2 looked like total dog shit. So I was like, "There's no fucking way I'm seeing this thing." It's
No, you gotta see it, man.
I'm shocked that what's the Rotten Tomatoes of Megan 2? I'm shocked that you actually enjoyed Megan 2. But I guess it makes sense if you didn't like the first one. This is so different than the first one, right? So you'd probably be more apt to like
Yeah.
this one over than that one.
Okay, let's be honest. It's Mithrigan 2.0.
Yeah,
Mithrigan.
it is Mithrigan 2.0. 58%. The first one has like high 90s, I'm pretty sure, but yeah, okay. All right, so controversial. I thought it was negative, but I guess it's more mixed. But I have no interest. Xander, you're the first positive recommendation I've heard personally.
I do know that this movie is apparently such a huge bomb that like Blumhouse is having to like rethink its fucking strategy now.
Oh, thank God! Finally.
Because Jason Blum was in an interview going like, "Man, we really thought we were appealing to what people wanted from the Megan movies, but it didn't work. And all these other movies we have coming out are bombing too."
Wow, what a surprise!
Crazy.
I think it's more just that the Blumhouse model is dying.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's been dying for me for a while. Okay, so next one up is probably a movie you guys have never even heard of. Abraham's Boys, a Dracula story.
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it yet.
I heard of it because we had the poster outside my theater, but we never got the movie.
So Xander, how is it?
It's
I want to hear about it.
Oh God! Oh dear God!
Oh no.
Jesus. Yeah, I mean, I'll just read you my Letterboxd review. 2 stars. Too much story. Too much telling. Not enough showing. Came here for vampires and was given a confusing, boring mess. Nothing here to really sink my teeth into. Very few scenes grabbed my attention, and when they did, they only lasted mere moments. Unfortunately, give this one a pass and just throw on Edgar's Nosferatu again.
So who plays Dracula?
No one. Do you want me to just spoil it for you? Because there's really not much for this movie. There is no Dracula.
Really?
All right, I no longer am interested in watching this film.
I'll watch it because I need fodder for my worst list.
Do you want me to tell you what happens, Jake?
No, because remember when I said I heard of this movie like 30 seconds ago? I heard of Dracula: A Love Tale with Caleb Landry Jones as Dracula.
Oh God, that looks
okay.
terrible.
It also looks terrible, but at least there's Dracula in it.
Fucking Luc Besson.
Yeah, Abraham's Boys was so bad. I just I want to talk about it. I want to tell you about it because it's fucking crazy.
Because I have to be honest, I need fodder for my worst list. Because right now I'm looking at the bottom tier of my Letterboxd list for the year, and it's 3 mids and 1 terrible.
Ooh.
Well, this will do it. This is your terrible. But I guess just moving forward then, well, this one isn't a new one, but I watched Shadow of the Vampire for the first time.
Oh, I love that movie.
It's it was a good time. I really enjoyed it. That final scene with John Malkovich, and he's just like, "Could you please come back into the shot? You're ruining the composition." I was like, "Oh shit, damn." I liked it. It's weird. It's got like such a weird tone because at some points it's comedy, at some points it's just super serious. At some point it is really just scary and shit and like dark, but I liked it.
It's like the most interesting premise to a movie just ever.
Yes.
Like it's so cool.
Oh yeah.
Even though they're very different movies, I always kind of lump it together in my head with Gods and Monsters because they're both kind of like behind the scenes looks like old horror movies in a sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But no,
Which one's Gods and Monsters?
that's the movie about James Whale as like an older man, and like
okay.
Ian McKellen plays him, and he has like this weird bond with Brendan Fraser, who's his gardener.
Oh, okay. Then you have to lump in Ed Wood then with that too, because that one has Bela Lugosi.
I've never seen Ed Wood. I've seen bits of it,
I love Ed Wood.
Oh, Ed Wood's
but
great.
no,
Ed Wood's
Shadow of the Vampire. I mean, talk about a deserved Oscar nomination for Dafoe.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that was the movie that revived his career, and that's the whole reason he got Spider-Man.
Honestly, you might be right about that.
He fought for Spider-Man.
Yeah, because
he fought.
in the 90s he had a lot of trouble getting roles because of the controversy of Last Temptation of Christ was still fresh
Oh, what was the controversy? I know nothing about Last Temptation.
Oh, it's a movie about Jesus, but like it portrays him as like a guy who's like normal and like could be potentially like seduced by the devil or something like that, and like it's about his struggle,
Whoa.
which is very unchristian like.
But the thing people were really upset about is the Last Temptation itself is this elongated hallucination he's been given on the cross by Satan, where he's being shown having a normal life, and of course, part of that normal life is having children and fucking.
Yep, which is not allowed. Cannot do that.
Okay.
Not allowed. But yeah. Lust is my favorite sin, right next to enjoying anything at all. You know, those are good sins.
I mean, Lust, your favorite DC villain from Shazam?
Yes, of course. The best one.
The summer's hottest movie is this year's hottest game. Game Informer raves Fantastic Four has awesome powers, insane co-op gameplay, and GamePro calls it the ultimate adventure. Fantastic Four, the game. Rated T for teen.
All right, next one on the docket, Fantastic Four First Steps. Now, I will start by saying I really enjoyed Fantastic Four. Again, I'm very impartial, I'm biased because I don't care about Fantastic Four. I'm not really a huge fan or anything. I know I like Marvel more, but really, I'm not usually like huge on it. And I really enjoyed this movie. I really liked all of it. I love the character dynamics. I felt things like towards the end on the climax. I was like really feeling things. I was like, oh my god, wow, this is really cool. Love what happens when they're in space and everything like that. I had a great time, and Jake's probably gonna deck me, Bruce too. I like this more than Superman. I thought this was a better film than Superman.
I see why people would, because they're both great movies. Let's be real here. They're both really good, satisfying.
Great
And
films. Both were great
I was just complimented Superman saying that it full sent with a comic book-esque world and premise. So did this.
Yes.
This also did that.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I really appreciate that from both of them. What was funny to me, though, is that there was a headline that came out where it's like, First Steps sets a box office record for the franchise. I'm like, yeah, no shit. There's 4 other movies. One bombed. One didn't release. One didn't do well enough to get another one after that. And the only competition it has is the fucking 2005 Fantastic Four, which did not do serious numbers at the box office. So, it broke. It'd be shocking if it didn't break records. If like Four Stick made more money than this, you know, that'd be a catastrophic failure.
It's not even doing that badly. It's just not doing as well as they maybe wanted it. It's not making Endgame money, which shouldn't be the bar, but people are making it.
It shouldn't be the standard, yeah.
It would never make Endgame money. Endgame was a world event. Like that was just it was a thing, you know.
Yeah.
It wasn't like anything.
But
you know?
at that time, all the other Marvel stuff was also cracking $1 billion or getting close to it because of the Endgame hype. Like Captain Marvel, the second Ant-Man did really well, and Far From Home and all that. But no, I mean, I think people just have to be, aware of the fact that because we don't have that strong international audience anymore, because China makes its own movies now, people have to be aware that you're not going to hit that mark.
Yeah,
you're absolutely right. But yeah.
So, but you haven't seen Fantastic Four yet, right?
Oh, I have. I saw that as soon as I
Oh,
could.
yeah. Okay, what did you think of it? Okay.
Great movie.
Yeah, I really...
Did you like it? You enjoyed
I
it?
really enjoyed it. I'm probably...
Where's it on your list?
Where is it on my list? It is currently... It's my number 8. But that being said, it's still a damn good movie. And I'm probably the biggest Fantastic Four fan here because I've read a decent amount of comics. And my only real thing, I thought it was really well done. The space sequence was amazing. Galactus finally got to be cool. I really liked the new Silver Surfer. I thought all 4 were cast really well, and the world was cool. My only thing is I do feel like it was maybe a little too paced. Like, it was too relentlessly paced. Like, it felt like they kind of, like, rushed through some things. And I would have liked a little bit more time with both the Silver Surfer and with the Thing. Because I feel like the Thing got the least amount of focus of the 4.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, for all the whining and complaining about like, Pedro Pascal's and everything, he's really great in the movie.
Oh yeah, he's amazing. I really liked him.
He's the best Reed Richards we've gotten. Which, granted, is not a high bar, but
I mean, if I do have like a I'm a comic book fan, they diverge from something that I like and know about this movie. I'd say that Pedro Pascal doesn't really feel that much like Reed Richards to me. He has resting like confused face the whole film, where he's just like, oh, our child is gonna blow up. We have to save our child so much, and it's like the 2000s movies were not great. But like they nailed those interpretations of the characters. Like that was like comic book fucking Fantastic Four to a T in terms of like characterizations and stuff. Not Doom. Doom was like trash. But I don't know. I thought the guy Ewan Gruffud, he was really well cast. He felt a lot like Reed Richards to me.
he was well cast. I mean, I would argue they've done a decent job of casting the four every time. It's just they let them down with the material.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Although Miles Teller is maybe the weirdest choice to play Reed Richards of all of them. Like,
Yeah, because he's not like old. He's like 40 now, but like back then he was like maybe my age.
he would, but that's because they were
again?
drawing from like Ultimate Comics where they're younger and shit like that.
I still contend they should do that villain, which is Mr. Fantastic from the Ultimate Gone Bad, and have Miles Teller play him
Oh, the
as
Maker.
like an alternate. Because that'd be the Maker.
be
Yeah,
cool.
have him straight from the comics where he's like a sequel to that movie and make him the villain of the next one. That would be the dopest thing ever if they did that.
I don't think they want to touch that movie. If I'm being honest, I still haven't seen that.
I mean, they put the cast from the fucking 1994 film in this one, so I don't think they care. They're having fun.
Yeah.
They touched Elektra.
Yeah, that was weird. But she was wearing her
That
Daredevil
was weird.
costume.
She was. She went back to it.
That's true. Two last things to say. And little spoilers, so audience, if you haven't seen it, cough off for a little bit. I really love the scene where like they're running from space and like the Silver Surfer's just after them, and Sue's just like, Johnny, kill her.
Yeah, that was
like,
great.
holy shit. It was just such a great moment. I was like, holy
No,
fuck.
I love that they like shove her into a black hole and then she's just fine. That shows you how powerful the Silver Surfer is.
Oh yeah. The only thing I really didn't like was that stupid rock beard. It looked so bad. It
fine.
was so
I didn't
messy.
mind it.
I
I was one of those things
It
where
didn't
I
really
saw it
well.
in the one trailer and I'm like, what is that? But when they showed the context for it in the movie, I thought it was pretty funny that he has to buff his face with like a fucking buzzsaw.
I thought that was great.
so funny.
But like they keep the beard. I'm like, don't keep the beard. Just get rid of the beard. It doesn't look good.
And
right,
I
next
also
movie
thought
up
it
on
was
the docket.
interesting they gave him an original character for a love interest. And I can only imagine.
Oh, yeah.
I can only imagine Natasha Lyonne was like, I already played the fucking blind Marvel chick in Blade Trinity. I don't need to play another one.
It's awesome.
That's fair. Yeah. All right. Well, next one on the docket. I'm sure you guys haven't seen this one, so I wouldn't have mentioned it, but I know that my partner listens to this, so he'd be remiss if I didn't mention it. K-pop Demon Hunters. It was a Netflix
I did not.
animated movie.
I heard about the thunderstorm around the world when this broke every Netflix record, and I appreciate that. Good for people who this is made for, but this is so not for me.
I haven't seen it because I've only heard the name and I don't know fucking anything about it. Because I don't pay attention to Netflix really. Because there's Netflix originals I'm meaning to watch, and I know they're going to be in like my bottom 5, but I haven't gotten to them yet.
Tyler Perry's Straw, anybody?
Happy Gilmore 2.
I still haven't seen David Fincher's Murder. or
Killer?
something like that.
Oh, Killer was he.
Killer.
That was a good movie. Yeah, that was
gotta
good.
see it.
No, the other one.
But yeah, K-pop Demon Hunters.
No, I was gonna say the other one that just dropped. That I know is gonna be at the bottom of my list is the new Jendy Tartakovsky movie that looks like shit.
But yeah, Demon Hunters was good. I really liked it. Thought the music was fun. Animation was cool. Yeah, it was a good time. It's worth a watch.
Are
if you
the
want something fun.
demons insane K-pop
See.
stands?
Yeah. Well, not
No.
really. They're. I don't know. I guess sorta. There is no there is no JoJo moment. But next, speaking of animated films, I finally have watched Killer of Killers.
Hey.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my
Let's
goodness.
get it.
This was a great time. Of course, the Samurai Showdown was the best. I loved the entire thing. Front to back, so fucking good. Loved how the brothers were like fighting. I loved how at the end the brothers, got together and still fought together. And the Viking, I was kind of like it was still good, but I was like on. It was still
was
cool,
fine.
and I was just like surprisingly, really loved the aircraft one. That one was shockingly really good, very creative with everything it did. Did not expect to like that one as much as I did, but I really enjoyed it. What did you guys think of them?
I loved it. I thought it was easily one of the best Predators, which says something because a lot of the Predators are really strong. I actually think Predators from 2010 is an underrated movie, but that's a conversation for another time.
Fucking love
That's a good
Predators.
movie.
It's
Fucking
so
love
good.
Predators.
Okay, I'm
Oh
among
my
friends
God.
here because that movie fucking slaps.
Hell yeah, you are.
Your
Fucking
ass is
So
awesome.
Predator 1, Predators, and Prey are all really fucking strong movies. And I haven't seen part 2, but
I love
Predator
2.
2018 is terrible. I hate that film. And this is like a return to how
wait,
great
what? Wait, which one?
Predator 2018, Shane Black.
Oh, okay. I still haven't seen that one.
Yeah, that's a very bad movie.
He's got a new movie coming this year
Does he? Oh boy.
on Prime, October 1st.
Is it Cold Embrace? But no, this is definitely like the return to form. I'm really so happy that the Predator series is continuing strong because Prey was the last one. And they're continuing strong with Predator Badlands and this. I haven't seen Badlands yet, obviously, but like this is so fucking good. I'm so happy we're here.
Oh my god.
And the ending. I didn't get the Disney Plus DLC ending, but the ending that was just her, I was like, yo, if they have her return to voice herself and they bring back Arnold, this is before the DLC ending I didn't know existed, I would be like, dude, that'd be like the craziest fucking thing of all time. But then they've released the Disney Plus ending. So clearly they had some like contract they needed signed with his estate or him or whatever. He's like, oh, I got to approve this, and they didn't get it in time. So they finally got it and they put it in the end. That's probably what happened, which means
not just him.
Predator 2.
Danny Glover.
Right.
Our other man.
Danny Glover.
Danny Glover.
Which means that at least they've signed on to appear at the end of Predator Killer of Killers. But they've probably signed on to come back. Dude, that would be sick if they made a sequel to this movie. And it's in modern day, and you got all three of those warriors or whoever's alive at the end.
It'll probably be animated again, but that's still cool.
That's okay.
I want it to be animated because then you get a young Dutch, you get a young Danny Glover, and they can do a lot of shit. And you see this movie. This movie is brutal with the kills and stuff. And you can only do that because it's animated.
Well, the only way to do it realistically would be animation. Because if you were to make a live-action sequel to this and bring back Arnie and the girl from Prey and blah, blah, easily $200 million. Easy. And I don't think a studio wants to spend that on a Predator movie. So I think animation is definitely the avenue to take this story. And if it's anything as good as Killer of Killers, your boy's happy if they do that. I'd lose my mind.
Yeah, same. It's just like all the things you want to do, it's just better to do animated. It's more cost efficient. You're gonna make a lot more money. It's just, and there's just things that like you just cannot possibly do. Like the things they do in Killer of Killers. Like if you want to keep up the momentum you gave with Killer of Killers, you have to do it animated. You can't not do it animated.
It's the only way. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you could do a live action. It would look like shit.
Yeah.
Really. So.
And this isn't the first time they tried to bring Arnold back. They tried to give him like an ending cameo in both Predators and The Predator, where it's basically him just showing up and going, "Hey."
Yeah, well, he said no to that, and you know what? I was always glad because I would have never just wanted a Dutch cameo. If Dutch comes back, I want a fucking movie.
But yeah,
baby.
Killer of Killers is really cool because it does all these. Because people have always said they wanted to see Predators in like multiple different time periods, and of course it's going to be like super expensive to do anything more than Prey. But Prey was like Prey coming out was good to do because after the Predator you kind of needed that back to basics kind of movie. And what I like is that with both this and what looks like what they're doing with Badlands, they're just going all out, doing things we've never seen in this series before. I liked pretty much all the segments in Killer of Killers. The Samurai Ninja one was the best.
Yes.
The second best was the plain one. My only real problem with the Viking one is that it seems like, oh, we're doing like a Beowulf riff in this, which I've seen done before. So it's kind of like, eh. And then I liked the final segment, not to spoil anything, but I do think they kind of tipped their hand a little too early as to what was going on with like the little segments in between the segments. It would have been better if they didn't do that. But other than that, it was really, really good, and I could have done without a certain item showing up again.
Yeah, they're really obsessed with that, huh?
It is really funny that centuries have passed and the Predators still think that that is emblematic of the human race.
Right? Poor guy. Like he's like, yeah, here's the you know, I spoiler again, but I mean, Killer of Killers has been out for months though, but so spoiler again, but yeah, that damn pistol. You get a guy from like what was World War One or two, and they're like, yeah, it's gonna be a pistol from
World War II.
Yeah, World War II. No, let's give him the 19th century pistol. What the fuck?
Now, what's interesting is that gun originally comes from Predator 2 because the Predators come out after Danny Glover wins at the end. Sorry, Jake, to spoil it.
Oh no!
And they give him that gun. And so I guess we're kind of filling in the gaps of how, because she gets the gun, kills the Predator and prey. And I'm guessing they grab her, take it back, and at some point, Predators give it to Danny Glover and then grab him again. So it's this weird, convoluted pistol lore.
What I saw online is that this is a certain like cult of predators. Like this is a certain sect with their own rules, right?
That would
And,
make
like,
sense.
That's what I'm
Like in
saying.
Predators.
Yeah, that kind of tracks.
It has to make sense because if not, it just flies in the face of all the predator lore that's been established for years about like how they work,
Yeah.
and
Right.
how they like respect.
So this is a cult that like wants only the people that have killed a predator because they're the best possible prey.
And what I'm
or predators, I guess.
Yes. And they've done like the other Predator tribe before. They do it in Predators. They do it in The Predator.
I think because I haven't seen The Predator yet, but I think these might be part of like the super predators kind of thing because the super predators were their other kind of thing.
Never bring those back.
You liked Predators though.
Predators, yeah. I thought you meant 2018's The Predator with the super predators, which was like a predator but tall.
Oh wait, is super predator not the term for the ones in Predators?
It is.
It is? Okay, they
Oh,
must have
okay.
reused the term. I think it's a different thing.
Yeah, in The Predator, it's called either the Upgrade or the Assassin Predator, and it's like this like 9-foot fucking tall predator that's made out of CGI because the predators in that movie they hunt to steal genetics and like upgrade themselves with the genetics. And they
Right.
and do you want to know what they're after in this one? They want to get
No.
Okay, but it's one of the dumbest fucking things ever.
It's awful.
But yeah, I think they have something to do with that because in Predators they kidnapped a bunch of people and threw them on a planet kind of thing. So I don't know. I think it has to do something with that. I think that'd be cool. But next movie up on the list, I don't know if you guys saw this, the Naked Gun movie with Liam
I
Neeson.
have not because I'm trying to watch the original trilogy first.
That's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm
Okay.
feeling.
I went into this one not watching anything, and holy fuck, this was the funniest movie of the entire year. I literally could not stop laughing the whole time. There was times where I now understand laugh to death because you just can't breathe.
I'm so excited for it.
Holy shit.
Not just because The Naked Gun sounds really funny, but like it's more I'm a massive Lonely Island fan, and Akiva, one of the Lonely Island trio, has directed this one, and I'm just so excited to see. First of all, he's getting opportunities. You know, I love that in Hollywood. You know, you don't get to see. You know, Pop Star bombed, so but it was a great movie. So it's always a double-edged sword when you get one of these guys to make a movie, and it looks like they're finally making a really great comedy movie, which they always have made great comedies with making money.
Yeah.
These are the guys behind MacGruber, which bombed, Hot Rod, which bombed, Pop Star, which bombed, and he's finally made one. It's not that he's three people, but like he's one guy, this specific guy, Akiva, and he finally made one that is doing serious numbers at the box office. So I'm really excited for him.
No, it was fucking hilarious. Oh my god. You're gonna have a great time. I think if you like the original Naked Gun films.
Yeah,
you're
I
definitely
watched
gonna like
the
this one.
I watched the original on Paramount Plus, and that was pretty. It was pretty funny seeing O.J. Simpson in there, who only exists to get the shit beat out of him constantly.
Oh yeah.
So a satisfying movie then. Good.
Yeah, pretty satisfying movie. Yeah. There's some really good jokes. I think two things just to mention about spoiling thing. I really like that. One, they don't skirt around the controversies of police these days. Like, they actually play into that with jokes and stuff, and they don't, like, just hide away from that, which I liked. I thought that was good. And then two, it was just really nice to see full-on comedy. Just nothing but comedy. There's no romance in it. I mean, you know, there is, like, sort of, but there's, like, no romance. It's not like a drama, not like a dark comedy. It's just flat out nothing but comedy, and I really appreciate that, because we haven't gotten that in what I feel like a long time. It's always either adventure or drama or something like that. So this was a great comedy kind of thing. Only really thing left that was new was Strange Harvest, but I know neither of you guys saw that one. It was pretty good. It's like a mockumentary about a fake serial killer. It wasn't like too scary, but it definitely was really intriguing. And when I did my workout at the gym last night at 1 a.m., I was watching every single door and thing because it was empty as hell, and I was scared someone was gonna kill me.
Nice. Good stuff.
So
good stuff.
yeah, you know, there's always those one little things where it's like, yeah, you come out of a horror movie and it's late and you're like, it's today the day. It's today the day. Am I the statistic?
It's good that monsters, like, they target people that have just watched a horror movie most. You know, it's a true stat. So
I've got one that I don't know if you guys watched. It's my current bottom of my list of the year. Did either of you watch Amazon's War of the Worlds?
Nope.
Nope, but I did hear about the Amazon. You gotta make an Amazon order for the flash drive.
Nope.
We'll get it over to you.
All
Yes.
set with that, bro.
It was the longest, because the movie's like 90 minutes, but it's like 83 minutes without credits. It's the longest 83 minutes of my life. And it's because it's done in the style, it's from the same producers of Searching and Missing.
Crazy.
So it's done in that style on like a screen.
Crazy that that's true.
But it just, they completely even fuck up the format because they keep cutting back to Ice Cube's face watching the screen and going, oh. And like, when you're watching, like, there's like, when the aliens first show up and invade, he's watching the footage, he's just going, damn, oh shit. And like, the whole setup of the movie is weird because he's this Department of Homeland Security guy who is using his surveillance technology to cyber stalk his kids. His grown kids.
God.
And he's like filming them, he's like hacking their stuff to spy on them, and he never has to like reckon with this as like a thing. Like, the movie plays it off when he writes like this last letter when he thinks he's about to die, and they read it out at the end. It's treated like it's this warm, cute thing of him admitting he was overprotective, but no one ever calls him on his bullshit. And like, his boss, I don't know, man, if like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was not paying good money, but it's Clark Gregg is his boss, who is barely in the movie. I swear he has more screen time as like little notifications in the corner of the screen than he does like actually in the movie. And the movie is so bad, they get on Zoom to talk with like the president and like the different secretaries, and you have like Ice Cube very clearly reading his lines off like a fucking cue card, and then the president is like, I authorize we begin this War of the Worlds. God. And the whole twist is that the aliens come to Earth because the government has been stealing and hoarding data in data centers, and the aliens eat data.
Yeah, aliens eat data, yeah.
It's
I've
and
heard
like
about
the climax of the movie after Amazon Air saves the day and gets the flash drive to him is Ice Cube trying to get to like the Project Goliath server, and he's running from like this alien like machine tentacle, and he goes, "Move, bitch, get out the way."
God. Oh my god.
Parts of it are funny, but so much of it is just dumb.
Yeah.
And bad and boring.
Steven Spielberg did a War of the Worlds, right?
Yep, with Tom Cruise.
Was that any good? Because every time I've gone to the tram tour, it goes through that. I keep thinking, I really want to watch it.
It's not bad. It's pretty decent. it kind of loses it in the back half of the movie, and like his son in that movie is friggin' Goku from Dragon Ball Evolution, and he's annoying as shit.
Well, I didn't see that one, but I will tell you, I did get to watch at the New Beverly 12 Angry Men and Failsafe, the original 12 Angry Men film. Great time. Have either of you seen either of those films?
I've seen 12 Angry Men, and I've seen like the last 20 minutes of Failsafe on TV.
I've seen 12 Angry Men, and I've seen none of Failsafe.
Okay, I'm not going to tell you anything about Failsafe. Just, Jake, I implore you, I urge you, I beg you to go on your server and watch Failsafe as soon as we're done.
Let me see if it's on my list. Is this the one from 1964?
Yeah, it should have Henry Fonda in it.
Yep. Okay, I will add it. It is not on my list, so now it is.
Put it at the top of your list. I beg you. It will fuck you up. I'm not kidding.
It's sorted by runtime, my friend, so I don't think it's going to be viewed soon.
Oh, you fucker. Dude, you gotta watch it, please.
All right, hold on. What's the runtime of Failsafe 1964? I'm looking it up. Hour 52. That's high. All right, how about this, Xander? I will watch this before the next Emerald Quill / Universal Monster recording if you watch a movie of my choosing by the time we record again.
Deal.
Done.
What's your choice, Jake?
All right, now give me the rest of the episode to think about what it is.
And Bruce, you have to watch this whole movie too, because I know you watched the last 10 minutes, but like like the whole movie, it's just, oh my god, all I can say is just this movie is fucking amazing and really good, and it will leave you just shocked, just fucking shocked. I feel.
All right.
And yeah, I mean that's all I can really say.
It is on Tubi for free.
Okay, that's
Bet.
good. Well,
I feel like I should also pick an hour and 52-minute long film.
Go for it. I will watch something. I implore you, because I've watched this movie and it's been stuck in my head since I saw it, which was on the 6th. So, and I picked up the audiobook and I've started listening to it. I can't stop listening to it. I can't stop thinking about it. It's
All right.
Oh my god.
Bet. I'll have that by the end of the episode. Remind me. I'll take care of it.
Are you actually gonna pick
Okay,
an
I
hour and
will.
52-minute movie?
Probably not. I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking about it, but I do want to get. What I want to do is I want to recommend a movie that is on my list that I haven't seen, so that way I can accomplish 2 goals at once, and I'll watch that too.
Pick like a 4-hour epic.
The longest one on my list is only 2 hours and 20. It's Place Beyond the Pines.
What are you, Bruce?
What about me?
Do you have a wild card, Bruce?
No, not off the top of my head.
We turned the EQS show into like a movie club where we all recommend 3 movies
Right.
at once. Oh my god.
Well, I think that's the final movie.
Nerf. For every mission, there's a Nerf blaster. The customizable Recon CS6 with tactical rail system, flip-up sights, and light beam targeting.
It's Nerf or nothing.
Recon CS6. Each Schultz Everly batteries not included. Nerf.
Just kidding. The final movie on our list, which might as well just be the rest of the episode. Weapons.
Love Weapons.
Weapons was great.
Love Weapons.
Holy fuck! This movie was so amazing. Zach
Kreger.
Is that how you pronounce him? Kreger. Okay. I never saw any of his other films. But wow.
I've seen
Weapons
Barbarian.
was so
Barbarian's an
good.
excellent movie, and this feels like a Barbarian flavored movie.
I've seen Barbarian, and I've seen a lot of the Whitest Kids You Know sketches, but
Are we good with talking about spoilers? Spoiler again, spoiler warning.
Yep, let's do it. Let's do it.
Spoiler warning. I'm just gonna say it with the one thing that is why I love movies, and I find just as a filmmaker I feel so like happy about, is that the scene where the lady with the scissors is running towards like the car and everything. For one, that whole scene terrified the fuck out of me. The way that she was running the whole scene. But in my audience, I'm watching this on a Friday night in a Dolby theater, and she's running, and the absurdity of all is causing the audience to laugh. I'm terrified out of my mind. Me and my partner are freaked out. But they're laughing. And then she stands in front. And then it goes from laughter to people kind of going like, what the fuck kind of thing? And that usual like, oh, she's going to get it or something. And then she walks off. And, there's the quiet kind of thing. But then the sound effect of the door opening.
Yes.
And I'm not kidding. You can hear a difference between quiet and dead silence where it just door opens and suddenly the whole room just goes.
So I have seen this film twice now. I saw it premiere night because I was really excited for it, and I've seen it 2 days ago on Tuesday when we're recording this. So it's still like calendar week since it's being released. It's still new to the public. Both times, that scene, you're totally right. When that door open sound effect happens, the theater goes like, "Oh no!" Like, "Oh, there's like a hush."
Yeah.
Over the like that. That's so bad. That's like terrifyingly bad, you know. So that's been an effective moment in both screenings I've been in so far.
This is why I love movies, because just the whole fucking mere fact of a simple sound effect can cause an audience to do that, and it's just fucking awesome. I mean, how can you not give a movie 5 stars with a thing like that being able to be?
It's such a satisfying movie because some movies don't do horror and comedy together well. A lot of them don't actually. But the ones that do are like some of the best movies ever. Like Get Out, for example, does a really good version.
Yeah, Jordan Peele.
Like,
Jordan Peele is really good at that.
Like Evil Dead 2.
Nope and stuff.
Yeah. And so this movie is like one of the peak examples of that. Like, for example, Josh Brolin's Nightmare, which is like really character driven, right? And it's like this great moment where he's trying to speak to his son. Like, I feel it all the time. And then he wakes up in like this horrifying moment when he yells, "What the fuck?" Both screenings, the whole theater laughs. To this day, literally before my wife left for work today, she literally looks at me. She's like, "What the fuck?" Because it's that moment, and we just start laughing again because that was like the best part of the movie for us. So like, there's really effective humor in this.
The funniest thing for me is when that jump scare happened, I got scared, and then I went, "What the fuck?" under my breath, and then he goes, "What the fuck?" And I was like, we all laughed.
That's great.
Like, oh my god, he's saying exactly what you're thinking.
It's a very natural reaction to that happening.
Yep. And I feel like what works so well about the humor too is that it relieves the tension of the scene with like all at once with the audience. So it's so well done.
The humor is so realistic in this film. Like, it's so like, this kind of shit would happen. It would like the part where like she's being attacked and she's like, "Fucking help me!"
Yes.
And he's like, "Get out of my store" and shit like that. It's like, it's funny, but
fucking great.
Yeah, that totally would happen in today's day and age. No one would help. They'd just be like, "Get out of the store."
What the hell are you doing? Yeah.
And it's so weird because like the opening of this movie where they're all running out and like the music is playing and stuff. I was like, this is a weird way to set the thing, and the tone of this comedy and stuff, the way it sets up, it pays off so well with the ending of the movie, with like the kid snapping the twig and the witch going, "Oh no," and she just books it, and it's funny, but it's like, it makes it because it fits with everything. It's not some weird dramatic shit because we've had all these other moments, and it's funny, but it's also just satisfying to see this bitch, after all the fucked up shit she's done, finally get her comeuppance, not in just 2 seconds, but in this whole scene of her getting fucking chased by these
In
kids.
premiere night, I laughed
so good.
so much that whole time. I was dying laughing. I thought that was the funniest fucking thing in the world. My theater did not laugh with me. The recent screening, my theater did laugh with me. Everyone was laughing. So, okay, mixed reactions there. Some people take it more seriously than others, but like, I think it's meant to be really fucking satisfying and supposed to be funny. Like, there's cutaway gags during that scene where it's like this dude mowing his lawn and this old lady runs across. He looks again, this fucking class of children. It's great. It's awesome.
All that said, though, the way she gets torn apart is brutal.
It's great.
And I had to look away.
No, I was laughing.
like,
I stared the whole time.
Christ.
I ain't no chump.
I was wondering during that ending if maybe it was pushing the comedy a little too far, especially when you hear that guy in the background going, "Look what the fuck they did to the lawn." It was still funny.
No, I love that. I love that.
If we want
There's
to
a man
talk
in the
about
kitchen.
we want to talk about who maybe was the funniest person in this movie. We got to talk about Alden Ehrenreich.
Crack addict.
Alden Ehrenreich.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Crack
I thought you were going to say the crack addict that he chases down.
Oh,
That's
crack
my
addict,
favorite character in the movie.
Crack addict, that actor, he's supposed to be the lead of Kreger's next movie.
Oh, it's so good. He's great in this movie. He's so funny.
The Resident
Yeah,
Evil
he's good
movie
time.
that he's doing.
He's such a convincing character. Like, you watch this character for 1 minute on screen, you're like, I know a guy like that.
Yeah, he was
So
also
believable.
funny because during that whole climax, when he kept getting knocked down and kept getting back up, that was scary and funny at the same time.
Oh my
That's
god,
true.
we had such a great time in the theater. Just every single.
I
It's one of those jokes that like it could have gone on too long, but every single time he got backed up and attacked Josh Brolin, it was still
Yeah.
funny. It was still fucking
I
great.
love that bit where after he punches him, he goes like, "Fuck, ow!" Kind of.
And he just runs again. He just throws him.
Speaking of Josh Brolin, I think he was the best. He was the best actor
Oh,
in this
yeah.
whole thing. Like, I loved his character. I loved how he acted. I
Yeah.
loved everything he did. I felt safe around him too. It was good.
It was great. He was so. I think he is like he has the most to do in terms of like acting skill in the movie. You know, a lot of other characters like have some
yeah.
limited stuff here and there, but he's given like a world class. I hope he gets a fucking supporting nomination.
Oh yeah, same. Also, Julie Garner, I just have to say, cheat code. She's just so sweet and innocent looking. I just naturally, just because of that, I didn't want to see anything bad happen.
Yep.
So she's just a cheat code for gaining sympathy.
Right.
Like I was so scared for her because she's just
Yeah,
so
she's good.
Sweet and sweet looking.
She's great.
So she was great.
Yeah, she was great.
I mean, she's a great actress, but like just
I mean, and it was
What I loved.
um,
What I loved about watching it again was the fact that like it unfolds like I call it like Pulp Fiction but horror, you know, where it's like all these different storylines that overlap. But I loved watching it again because now I know all the twists and now I can see like little details before they happen. Like the scene at the very, very start where the child voiceover is describing like, oh, and the kid the police talked to him, but the kid said nothing. And it's a behind the shot head of the kid, and beside him are his parents, but to his left is the parent. To his right is the red hair of Gladys sitting next to him instead of his mom.
right.
And I only noticed that my second time, but if you're super eagle-eyed on your first viewing, you'd be like, that's not his mom's character's hair. That's someone else's hair. So I like that the little seeds of information that are planted through. Love that.
Yeah.
I still don't know what the significance was
good.
of the AR-15 alarm clock, the floating over the head, the house there.
From what I've heard, neither did the director. He was just like, just gonna throw that and leave that for people to interpret.
It felt very like David Lynchian. Let's just go crazy surreal.
It felt Stephen King to me. I was like, this feels like a Stephen King film.
Yeah.
In fact, I thought it was a Stephen King. I thought it was a Stephen King adaptation for like something. Like the premise just seemed such like something like Stephen King would write. So,
Right. Yeah.
But completely original. I really liked it. But no, Weapons is great. I want to give it one more watch before I commit it to the top 10, but I think it's coming on the top 10.
Oh, it's my number 2 of the year. It's my second favorite.
What are your two favorite? Because you kept mentioning that, Jake. What are your two
Yeah, I saw
top two
Weapons
favorite films
the
in
week
year?
after I watched Eddington, which is, I think, a borderline masterpiece. There's only one thing in Eddington I don't like, and it's the very, very ending with that one character we focus on. I'm still like, why did we focus on that character? It's not important. But the other 99% of the movie is like fucking perfect. It's a flawless,
Where the hell?
brutal examination.
What the hell is this Eddington?
Eddington,
Where do
it's
I
the
watch
latest
this?
Ari Aster film, the guy behind Hereditary and Midsummer and that, you know, those ilk of movies.
Bo was afraid.
Oh,
But was afraid.
something tells me I might not like it because I hated Hereditary.
Oh no! Did you watch
was
Midsummer?
I hated Midsummer.
You hated Midsummer?
Oh, I hate Midsummer.
Bro.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah. Don't watch this movie.
I
It's a
did.
masterpiece.
I like the.
You won't
I
like
like.
it.
My-
I like
my-
the other two. I didn't like Bo was afraid that much.
I'm the same as you, Bruce. I also didn't like Bo was Afraid. I like the.
I
other
need
two.
to see. I need to see Bo is Afraid. It looks
Do
interesting.
you really
Yeah.
want to see 3 repetitive hours of Joaquin Phoenix being
Hey! The first half of Bo was Afraid is fucking beautiful and brilliant, and the second half was trash.
It starts
But
good
this
and
film-
it just slowly goes down.
I actually really think you guys should watch Eddington. You know
I
what?
do. I do want to.
Should I pick that as my,
Oh, no.
my pick next
Oh,
week?
God. Wait.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
Is it? If it's graphically scary, like if it's like gory
No.
and shit, don't pick
No.
it because I can't.
It's
deal
not
with that
graphic.
shit.
I was afraid
it,
isn't even
It gets
graphic.
pretty intense at the end, but there's no like crazy gore. There's like one shot of a dude's face all cut up. It's not that bad.
Isn't it more of like a weird satire than it is a horror movie?
No, it's like grippingly serious, but it has like a theme. It's I don't know. It's hard to describe. It's an experience. You got to watch it.
It wants to tell you something.
It wants to say something. It does successfully say something. But
But
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Weapons is like 9 out of
think
10. By the
that's-
way, fucking loved it.
Weapons is on my list at number 6.
It's so good.
It is.
yeah, I've yet to put it up.
Hi, the drink is red for the unwary flower. The blood is the light, the red.
Do you remember how many sessions we've had, Ryan?
After all the years we've been together.
What you need is therapy. You keep cycling the same problems over and over.
You're going crazy, aren't you?
What would you like?
Mysterious, charming. She seemed alone like me. I am Count Dracula. What is the blood? The blood is the light. 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 The blood is the
All right. Well, I think that's everything we have to say for this one. I actually have to get going
All
soon,
right.
because I have to pick up a car. But I guess just to end it off as usual, updates on any projects we've been working on. I'll save mine for last. Jake, got anything
You
to
know,
update us on?
the draft of my book is written. I am still querying agents about it, and I feel like I'll say that every single episode for the next 10 to 20 years of my life, or until I die, but we'll find out. I've also, that premise that I will not tell you guys about because I don't want to spoil what it is, I've written more for that as well. So hopefully I bring that to fruition with another first draft. Then I can query two
Okay.
different kinds of agents at the same time. One of them's going to say yes, we're going to get there. So that might be the play.
Oh yeah. All right, Bruce. What about you? Projects?
My book writing is kind of stalled a little bit because I have to just get back in the groove with it. But I did a personal project where I went through the entire Coen Brothers filmography,
Oh,
and that was fun. Most of them were really good. A couple of them weren't.
Oh, nice.
And I got it done in time for Ethan's new solo movie to come out this month, so we'll see how that goes, because his last one wasn't that good. But literally ending the marathon on Drive Away Dolls was just depressing, because that movie was not good.
Well, as for me, I mean, shocking, working on the music for Cold Embrace. We are picture locked finally. Trailer has been out, as many of you have seen and everything. Everyone says it's really good, which I'm really glad because I tried. But yeah, it should be coming out October 1st. I don't see any reason to delay it, thankfully. Knock on wood, just in case. But yeah, that's gonna be it for us. Have a great day.
okay. Well, wait, hold on. Before we have a great day,
Oh,
I don't know if you want to keep it in,
Uh-oh.
but I would like to propose a film that you should watch, Xander. And Bruce, feel free to chime in as well if you'd like to watch this one. But this is specifically for Xander, so I can watch Failsafe 1964, and we'll discuss that next time.
Well, I want Bruce to watch Failsafe too.
but then
I like them
but
both.
okay, but I get to throw something random at you guys next time.
All right.
Okay, fair enough.
Sure. I'm going to pick a film from my queue, so that way I don't feel bad about watching a film that wasn't on my queue. Now I'm going to watch a film that is. So I'm going to pick a film that I,
Okay.
myself, have not seen. Maybe you have. But it is, of course, The Place Beyond the Pines.
I've seen that a long time ago.
Oh, I've been wanting to watch that.
Now you don't have to
Okay.
want to
All
watch
right.
it. Now you're going to have watched it.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna screw you over. I'm gonna watch it fucking tonight.
I'm going to watch
You're gonna watch
Failsafe
it.
tonight, and I'll be done 20 minutes
Hell
before
yeah.
you will, because this is 2 hours and 20.
All right. Well, good for you.
You know what? I can watch
All
movies
right.
better than you can watch movies. Let's fight right now. Let's do it.
And because we forgot to say it in the Monsters podcast, where's your sense of adventure?
Bruce?
I'll be seeing you again.
And then I'll say my catchphrase of nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Maybe I'll generate one as the years go on.
You should be.
No. Your catchphrase is in the beginning when you introduce everyone.
That's true.
The
No,
show
your
where-
catchphrase.
Hello
could
and
be,
welcome.
Your catchphrase could be, "Gee, Nick, thanks for bringing me back to life."
Wow. Is it because I'm Jake? Is that why? But yeah. All right. Farewell.
All right.
Thank you.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a great day.
Two powerful teams, only one will rule the planet. Introducing 95 new cards with Pokemon e-trading card game EX Team Magma versus Team Aqua. Whose side are you on? Let the battle begin.
Booster pack sold separately.